Welcome back to Watching Business Morning here on Channels Television. And we're staying on, entrepreneurship, building entrepreneurs in the country. An individual has also been working in this space, and we've heard stories of how she tries to empower individuals and youth when it comes to entrepreneurship. And she has introduced to us a word called PROBLEMPRENEUR. I don't know, we'll discuss that now. And that's Dr. Princess Oghene. She's the founder and Group Chief Executive Officer of GMYT Group Limited. Dr. Oghene, this PROBLEMPRENEUR word, please help us to pronounce it and help us to understand it.
Good morning, everyone. So, yeah, I mean, you pronounced it right, the PROBLEMPRENEUR instead of, entrepreneurship. So the PROBLEMPRENEUR, that's it.
Okay, so what's it about, and what are we who is supposed to be a PROBLEMPRENEUR?
Everyone, actually, so it's time for us to stop asking what business were to start next, or what business should we venture into, or we should start thinking about what problems we should solve in the society. And so for me, looking at my journey, I'm just thinking this has always been a path that I've always chosen. So all the businesses that I have today is identifying a problem and then solving one problem at a time, right? That has been driving solutions for the society, and that is why we have the business we have today. So looking at that, the several businesses I have, I decided, okay, so what name will I call this? Because this is not just entrepreneurship, this is really solving problems. And I think that was what birthed the idea, the PROBLEMPRENEUR. So everybody should, if you're a student, if you're a janitor, you just do your job well, look at the problems that the organization, is facing, or whatever place of work you are, or, whatever you are doing, just instead of complaining, that we're not getting it easier, we're not having it easy in the society, we should just look at how to solve problems. So that's what the PROBLEMPRENEUR is about.
All right. So please, I know a lot of people are watching this program now, and you interact with a whole lot of people. So assuming you're talking to a youth, for instance, now, and you're telling the youth this that you have said, what are those specific areas that you think a youth can possibly dive into realistically? When you look at the Nigerian operating environment, you look at the issue of technology, you look at the issue of funding, what area do you think a youth can just say, oh, okay, I don't want to complain anymore, I don't want to wait for jobs anymore, I want to be a PROBLEMPRENEUR? What area do you think, and how do you think that youth can actually start out?
It's a lot. I mean, it's unlimited. We're in the digital age now, so AI is actually one tool that the youth can use instead of just, being on social media for fun. They can actually use that to probably help some business owners tell their stories, reposition, their businesses, put their businesses in the spotlight, using of course, the tools, their social media tools. Also, I mean, a lot of problems that they can also help solve, like, again, telling the stories. So imagine if I have a content creator in my organization, that's solving problem for me, because I wouldn't have to worry about, people getting to know what I do. So yes, they should, instead of just staying in their house or just playing on social media, reach out to companies and then say, oh, I can tell your stories right, I can help you position your product or your services. And before you know it, I mean, if you're solving my problem, I will pay for the service. So that means there's a lot. That's just one, but there's actually a lot. Skill, learning skills, so trading talents. So if you, for instance, we have the Fashion Academy. So if you can, of course, instead of just complaining, decide that you want to come be a faculty after, learning the fashion education, then yes, it means that you're helping solve a problem, and then you'll be paid, of course, for your service as well. There's actually so much to do.
Yeah, so I guess it's all about creating value, looking for that niche and creating value, and then you get paid for it, obviously.
Get paid for it, yeah. Instead of also coming to work and just, being idle, but ensuring that in your workplace, you're constantly looking for the challenges that the organization is facing and, putting your strength forward to say, I can help solve this problem. I think that would also help you not just get promotion, but also get even more income.
Yeah.
So there's like a lot of opportunities. I see opportunities in challenges, right? I embrace challenges actually, because if we're in our comfort zone, you see that we wouldn't make money, we wouldn't even grow, right? But when we're constantly looking for growth, we're constantly looking for opportunities, and especially the ability to identify problems and then create a solution that is deserving of, people putting their hand in their pocket to say, okay, I want to pay for this solution. Then, you see that our society will become a better place.
All right, Dr. Princess Oghene, thank you so much for those tips. I would challenge myself. I would do more in my organization, not just for promotion. Founder and Group Chief Executive Officer of GMYT Group Limited, thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
All right, we'll go for just a short commercial break and then we'll go global.